Doula literally means servant, to serve. So a birth doula serves people coming into the world. A death doula serves people leaving the world.
Death is a topic that we're often very uncomfortable talking about. And because of this, the role of a death doula may be one that you've never heard of before. But awareness for death doulas and what they do is starting to grow here in Canada. Their goal is to make the end of life easier for those in their dying days. The first step is to sit bedside by the dying and to offer support to their family and friends.
The second part is the death planning, the who, what, when, where, why, smells, sights, tastes, and sounds of when somebody is actively dying, helping prepare that for them so that they can have the death that they wish for.
Kayla Moore Youssef, who is studying to become a death doula, says she makes it her mission to make that wish a reality, no matter how difficult it is, including for one woman who wants to die in a monastery where she used to live.
I was talking to her about, like, what if I could bring you these, the fabric that she had worn while she was there, and help wrap her in it, and bring pictures of the monastery and recordings of the chanting that she heard every day, and incense of the smells that she smelled there, and try and transport her back there for her last days.
Dan Steinwald had the support of a doula when his wife Diana died of colon cancer in March of 2017.
Oh, I miss Diana. I miss her badly.
Dan describes his wife as a courageous woman, a yoga master, who wanted to pass away peacefully at home, surrounded by loved ones. He says their doula, Mary Lee, was instrumental in making that somber gathering come together.
How do you invite your family and friends? What does that invitation look like? It's not like you can go to the local card store and whatnot. Mary Lee organized the afternoon. We had lots of hugs, lots of stories, just provided that soothing kind of support that I was looking for.
The Home Hospice Association fundraises to provide the doula service for free, and it's seeing growing interest among those who want to help.
We held our first training class in November of 2017, and we had 3 people. We have a class running November 2019, and there's 30 people. So that just goes to show how much more we're starting to learn about it, how many more people want to do this work, and that I think will only then allow more and more people to access the care.
Coming up later in the show, we'll explain what a death cafe is and why one might be coming to a church or a coffee shop near you.
I often tell people that conversation about dying and death is just as much conversation about life and living.
Talking about death won't kill you. That's the motto for a group of health professionals who are trying to remove the stigma from the often taboo topic. One way that they're doing this is by hosting what they call death cafes.
Death cafes are literally just open forum conversations about dying and death. They are open to everyone and anyone, and they're conversations about dying and death. There's no agenda. They don't want to lead you to any outcome or objectives. It's literally just to help try and kind of motivate and remind people to make the most of their finite lives.
Similar cafes are being held around the world. On Thursday, the Home Hospice Association is helping to host its first ever cafe specifically geared toward those with chronic illness and chronic pain. It's happening right here in Toronto.
There's a small percentage of people who come who are actually imminently dying, who have a diagnosis. And then it's 50-50 people who are really excited and really want to talk about dying and death. And then the other half are people who are terrified, but really curious. The underlying thing is always like, is it weird that I really want to talk about this? And in the company they're in, the answer is always absolutely not.
For more information on death cafes and for some conversation starters when it comes to talking about death and dying, you can head to our website, citynews.ca. Tammie Sutherland, City News.